2009 to fight back against the brutal effects of the recession on young people.
We're demonstrating today against youth unemployment in Barking.
Young people obviously worst affected by the recession, with 1 million young people unemployed.
The council has been able to offer a decent future for young people. We're marching past all the workplaces of major cuts that are taking place in the recent period. We start off at Barking Hospital, where there's been the hospital has been downgraded from a hospital to now just no more than a community resource. It's just a load of clinics, sexual health clinic, mental health clinic, and local people have to travel for miles to the nearest hospital.
My name's Matt, I'm from Dagenham. A friend of mine told me about the march and I thought it would be a good idea to come along and show my support. The unemployment is pretty bad.
The scaling back of the Ford's plant from 40,000 workers to 4,000 has led to a massive cutback in training and apprenticeships for young people in the area.
I don't think it's any coincidence that the BNP have spent so much time, effort and money on spreading their racist propaganda here in Barking. With the levels of unemployment that there are, particularly youth unemployment, the real lack of quality housing and widespread poverty, the BNP have aimed to pose as a genuine alternative for ordinary working people. But when they get into power, the BNP have voted alongside the three main pro-big business parties in cutting back public services and undermining the living standards for ordinary working people.
We're marching past a demolished University of East London site, which was once a very massive, thousands of young people thriving campus, and it's having housing built on it.
Our next speaker is Nick Parker, who's a member of the Pink has got some supporters.
Hi everyone. Hi Nick. Firstly, I'd like to thank the Youth Fight for Jobs group for giving me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the Young Members Network of the Public and Commercial Services Union.
Then we're marching past the bus depot, where the bus workers have been on strike recently to defend their jobs, pay and conditions. Past the job centre, where Barking's unemployment is at over 8%.
I work in a job centre plus call centre taking new claims for job seekers allowance and income support.
I'd like you to cast your minds back a year or so ago to when the financial crisis hit Britain. Northern Rock, Bradford and Bingley, Royal Bank of Scotland, Halifax Bank of Scotland and Lloyds TSB were all on the brink of collapse. The government was forced to step in to bail out these banks after their bosses racked up huge debts by gambling and speculating in a bid to grab bigger and bigger profits, with no thought whatsoever about the effect that this might have on the wider economy. One of the main culprits, Sir Fred Goodwin, the former chief executive of Royal Bank of Scotland, left the bank with a reward of a pension worth £750,000 a year. When asked what the government would do about this scandal, Gordon Brown solemnly declared that we would have to honour his contract and those of many other fat cats by handing over huge sums of our money in pensions, bonuses and golden goodbyes. Now what do you think would happen to a worker who gambled and lost large amounts of their company's money down at the bookies? Fred Goodwin should get the sack for gross misconduct for bringing our economy to the brink of ruin.
Every day of my working life, I speak to young people who are unemployed, who can't find jobs, and I think that it's wrong. I think that we've spent billions upon billions upon billions of pounds bailing out fat cat bankers, who've destroyed our economy, and I think that we should be using that money to invest in our future, basically.
We're saying no to the racist lies of the BNP, but also no to the policies of New Labour that cut back services and cut jobs for young people and for working people. Maggie, Maggie, Maggie! Maggie, Maggie, Maggie! The Labour Party stood for working class people. A party of struggle has been turned into a party of big business. This is why we need a new mass party that we can all be part of, that is democratic, that is involved in struggle, and that is fighting for young people and working class people for a decent future. We say fight back! I say fight back! We say fight back!
There are cuts in our education, there are cuts in our jobs. Now when these cuts are made, we are, as immigrant communities, we are the easy target for any government. We are the first one to blame. Now, what we wanted to do today, as a Turkish and Kurdish organization, we wanted to come here and we want to show everyone that, just like you guys, we are going through the same problems, we're facing the same issues. And we all know that our solutions can only be possible if we actually start working together, and we wanted to raise that here. Now, parties like BNP, the racist parties, are only there for one reason, and that is to divide us. Now, we're not going to fall for that, and we're going to make sure everyone in North London, all the Turkish and Kurdish youth out there, knows that there is a movement, there is a movement, a youth movement in the UK, and we have to be part of it. Long live unity, guys. Thank you.